Sometimes it takes a true transformation for a place to reach its destiny. For Nassau, the time for transformation is now. Now because the government is leading the effort to transform Nassau's cruise port and waterfront and recognizes that it will take the help of proven experts to make it happen, to change what has become a less than impressive experience for the millions of cruise passengers that arrive here each year.
It's terrible. I've been out there the other day and nobody's doing anything.
It's an experience that encourages the cruise lines to leave the port each afternoon as shop owners close their doors and commerce comes to a halt. The time for the transformation to change all of that has come, led by a leader in cruise port development and operations, in partnership with Bahamian merchants, taxi and tour operators, and straw vendors. Global Ports Holding, a company that greets over 20,000 cruise passengers each day in dozens of ports around the world.
We are the world's largest independent cruise port operator, and with the addition of Havana and Antigua, our number is up to 16. We handle 1/4 of all passengers in the Mediterranean in a year, and we have 17 nationalities in our team. What differentiates us is the ability to operate the largest of cruise ports, but also the ability to design passenger experiences and to improve it.
For GPH, managing cruise tourism is all we do, and we do it very well. Clean, modern ports, built and managed with passengers in mind, and hand in hand with each country that has become our partner. Each detail is handled with expertise and efficiency. It's the very reason ports all around the world have asked us to help them create memorable cruise experiences for their visitors. In each country where we operate, we commit to promote sustainable tourism and share our best practices with the interconnected ports around the world that are in our network. It's part of the core strength that we will bring to Nassau. We want the involvement of local stakeholders who are the beneficiaries of this transformational project through the Bahamas Investment Fund that we've created to share in the success of the port with Bahamians, allowing investors of all sizes to be part of the transformation.
Bring the Bahamian people out so they can be a part of this growth as well.
This will be a port and a success story for all Bahamians. A resource that will create pride and new revenue for so many. A port unlike any in the world. The cruise market is changing, growing, evolving. Bigger vessels, new creative upscale cruise lines are coming online, and they are ready for a cruise port that is more than just a quick stop, more than just a few hours of the day of passenger activity. The world is ready for Port Nassau, a cruise destination unlike any other. The minute they arrive, they'll know this is not like any other port they've ever visited.
We want to make Nassau a port where people really want to come to again. And if we can create a fantastic experience and people want to come, then that's going to improve demand for the cruise lines.
Out-of-the-box thinking with innovative design features. Capable of handling the largest ships afloat, it will add capacity and attract the best ships in all the cruise lines' fleets, not just the 3 to 4 day and budget-oriented market. From the moment they arrive, they will experience bright, unique, and modern design, lush landscape features, and a fantastic modern waterfront to rival anywhere. No detail has been overlooked. Large LED digital signage promoting the Bahamas and all it has to offer. Wonderful, open, upscale restaurants. It will have unique architectural features that will make Port Nassau iconic as a cruise destination and provide shade by day and a whole new experience by night. Kiosks will be created for the current vendors that will be open yet covered and will be inviting for the visitor and a better place to work for the vendors. As a destination in itself, there will be a Bahamian Junkanoo Museum that can showcase the history and culture of the Bahamas with its own multimedia show. They will experience a large open-air amphitheater that will be programmed with local and international activities, concerts, shows, and special events that will find a home here and will create incentives for the cruise lines to stay in port longer. Nighttime is a special time at Port Nassau with laser light shows, illuminated sculptures, walkways, activities, and will be something passengers will not want to miss and cruise lines will want to offer. It will help propel people into a downtown that now closes up at night.
Allow for the entertainment and the stores and the straw market and all of the tourist product to be open until even if it's midnight. I think that's exciting. That can do more for the economic development of our country.
I am excited. I would love to see it happen.
This is a transformational project for the port and for downtown Nassau. Gone are the foreboding gates that make the port feel closed in and discourage passengers from entering downtown. Gone are long walks for passengers to and from the docks with a new tram service that will make the trip out of the port easier and faster. Traffic flow through well-lit and marked pathways will encourage passengers into this park-like setting, and then into downtown through multiple entrances onto Bay Street and into the straw market.
More and more people will be coming off the ship, and at the same time more coming off the ship, they will spend a bit more too.
Not only would they be desirous of returning, but of course they would tell their friends and their family members and their loved ones, their colleagues, you got to visit the Bahamas.
Bay Street itself will be revitalized with new lighting, landscaping, and monumental structures linking Bay Street to its waterfront, and will be part of an enhanced port design. It will be easy for taxis to approach and load passengers. There will be a new area for boat tour operators. It will draw people into downtown at night from the resorts, and tourists from the mainland will want to fly in just to experience Nassau because of it. Also, as part of this program and to further enhance the economic development and investment in the Bahamas, 2% ownership of the project has been set aside to create the YES Foundation. It is earmarked for youth, education, and sports to benefit the future generation of Bahamians from this transformation and the new opportunities it will create. The choice is obvious, a partnership between the Bahamian people and the experience and capability of Global Ports Holding, the world's largest cruise port developer and operator, that will promote broad, inclusive Bahamian success and the creation and funding of the YES Foundation that will benefit Bahamian youth for years to come.
We need somebody to come in and do it and be fair to the ships and be fair to us as merchants on Bay Street.
If we can revitalize the port, it's going to bring more people in. And the more people coming through the port, the more we as entrepreneurs have to benefit from it.
Our goal is to have a transformative effect on Nassau that is good for the community, that's good for the local stakeholders, that's good for the cruise lines, good for the government, good for the people.
Well, we actually want to build a port that is transformational, and this is why we came up with a project that's one of a kind. I think Nassau needs and, more importantly, deserves this project.
GPH and partners present Port Nassau. This is not just a new terminal, a couple of new docks, and a fresh coat of paint. That will not change very much. And this is about real change. The evolution of Nassau that will let it take its place on the map of the world's major waterfront destinations.